Right, good morning and welcome back to our channel, Princess Sits. Or if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, kindly do so, because what I want to discuss with you this morning is a matter of heart, something that has to connect both of us in mutual agreement of a consent. And if you look right into your screen, you discover that it looks a little bit scary what you're looking at. Yes, these are certain things that you do wrongly, and you either do this or lose everything, because they are quite important. I want us to discuss a very important information concerning Hamster Kombat, and this can either get you going or get you out of the game. If you don't know how to do it, it's better to keep to the rules, because in everything there are procedures. If you must be successful in life, there are procedures. In fact, a failing person has actually passed through a procedure to fail. So I want to believe that to everything you do, there are laid down principles, and if you have to follow the principle, then you know that you are edging towards success. If you break the hedge, the serpent would bite. Why I call this a matter of a talk of heart is because I want to open up to you based on experiences and certain things that I've seen over time. Of late, Hamster Kombat brought out, in fact, they kept reeling out a lot of games. That was the first thing I brought out here. If you look at your screen, you discover that not less than 9 games have been brought out by these people. And you see that each of them, you have the capacity to generate 4 keys. So if you multiply this 9, you have 9 games, and you have the capacity to generate 4 keys per each of the games. If you even multiply 9 by 4, let's just do the calculation, it's around 36 or something like that. 9 multiplied by 4, you get 36. Now, it is assumed that per day, you're expected to get 36 keys if you play this game. But you and I, let's be honest, you and I know that except you are going to be useless and your day is not going to be functional. Only playing the first one, which is the bike, riding the bike 3D. At least for me, I played a couple of days now. It appears that even the key is not coming out. I've played for more than 10 to 13 times. The key wasn't coming out. Now, you have 36 keys to generate in a day. You wouldn't be able to do anything again within your day if you just concentrate on generating keys right from this particular playground. One, there are other projects that are on the line. It's not only Hamster Kombat that we do. There is the Bloom there, there is the Memfi there is the Empire there, and the rest of them like that, Time Farm and the rest that are also legitimate. So if you want to just devote your time on key generations, I understand it could be time consuming, it could be slappy. But you see, this is the trick I want you to imbibe. Hamster Kombat, if you look at your top right corner there, I only have 66 keys on the generation. Hamster Kombat knows that except you devote your own time, you're useless to your wife, useless to your children, useless to your family, useless to God. That is when you can generate all these keys, 36 in a day, without passing through a boat. But you have to play by the rules. I'm talking to you like a brother. Now, if you go to the airdrop section, just at the base there, tap on airdrop, you see that key is the last of all the items here, and it's only one of the 7. One of the 6. Okay, we have 6 here, 6 parameters here. Key is only one of the 6. So why would you destroy the process that you have been on with for several months because you have to pass through a boat to generate a key? Now listen close. There is Hamster Kombat released an information couple days ago, which I'm going to read for us just shortly. If you look at this very carefully, I'm trying to expand it. Hamster Kombat says, "Dear CEO, a few weeks ago we launched the playground section, a prototype of the future hamster entertainment ecosystem. Several games have recently been integrated with Hamster Kombat through the keys mechanisms." Now, this is where I'm going. It said, "We want to clarify that keys will impact the size of the airdrop, but aren't required to participate." In other words, key will be part of the airdrop release, but it is not important, or it is not a requirement to participate in the airdrop. That is to say that even if you don't generate keys, you will still be a participant in the airdrop. Airdrop will come to you through other parameters within the system. We still have the levels, we have the ciphers, we have the passive income, we have the daily combos, we have the profit per hour, we have the skins. We just have a lot of things, So key is one of these. To prevent fraud, they went further, says, to prevent fraud, we cannot reveal more details now, but we are closely monitoring key generation services and recording all artifacts obtained dishonestly. Take note of this. They have boldened this out. We are closely monitoring key generation services and recording all artifacts obtained dishonestly. If you don't follow the procedure, you will hit the wall. Key generation through bots, through Telegram bots, it will kick you out of the game. If you are Hamster Kombat, you are one of the developers, would you allow it? Don't forget, I'm talking to you heart to heart now. My brother, my sister that is watching this exposition, if you are an Hamster Kombat developer, would you allow that certain people that you want the best for have to pass through the side door to get at you when you have a laid down procedure? If you watch from here, it is not my business, all right? It is their business. But since we're in this game, we have to follow their business. If you watch from here, just scroll up. What did you see written there at the last? More games coming soon. That's to tell you that 9 is not enough. They are coming with more games. I don't want this video to be too long, but I'm still talking to my people. My fans who understand this pathway, you understand what I'm saying is real. That's to tell you that you are not done yet. We will still create more games. Many more games are coming. But you have a prerogative of choice to make a selection, whether you want to do this or you don't want to do this. Let's get back to this. We can't reveal more details now, but we are closely monitoring key generation services and recording all artifacts. In other words, I was asking someone I referred into this scheme, I think a couple weeks ago, and I said, how many keys do you have? She said over 200 now. Me that referred you, I'm having 60. Despite the fact that I don't play the game at all times, but whatever you see me generated there, it is either through riding bikes. I don't know how to do it, but I try my best. Sometimes I get up to 2 per day. Then my puzzle has not failed. If it had, I hardly failed that. I think only once. I generated the puzzle games to get the key daily. Now, and I told her, I said, why did you do that? I said, did you read information on Hamster Kombat? Now, a lot of you might snap at me here and say, well, they can't get us. It's not possible. Those things, but you see, there is a record of everything you do. If Hamster Kombat could ban some accounts that are operating either multiple or some accounts that are using auto clicker or whatever thing they use there, you think they won't get you? I'm only talking to those that can obey and can listen, not to everybody. If you are into key generations, stop it. Just stop it. I'm not saying that you are going to get caught, but I'm not saying you are not going to get caught, because as far as there is a record for the key that you have obtained dishonestly, that is to say that each key is traceable to a source. Did you get that? There are devices and machineries that can be deployed to trace the source by which you obtain it. Now, why I'm saying this is because, listen close. For instance, Hamster Kombat has generated the games that if you play the games, before you can obtain the key, there are ads that will play on the key, on the game. There are ads that will come out on the game. Sometimes you get to play the games and up to 4 or 5 ads before you get key will come out on the game that you're playing. And we understand that through these ads, Hamster Kombat makes money. The money they make is to pay you and also to get themselves earn some income. Now imagine if you were the one. You have a company and it's a game company and you employ people. And those people are expected to generate income for you through the process of the company. But they did not, the customers that they were to bring in were not passing through the process to generate income from the company. They passed through a dubious means to get to the company without giving to the company the fund or the revenue. But they still get what they wanted and they walk away. If you are going to be the one that employs such a person that does that, you're going to sack the individual, I believe. So you're passing through the back door to generate a key that art does not play on. It's like passing through the door to get something from Hamster Kombat without giving or helping Hamster Kombat to generate income. So you are the one milking Hamster Kombat. You're not being sincere. You're not being honest. You're not. So Hamster Kombat knows the maximum number of keys that you would have gotten by the time that the games will be ended. If they can bring out all your achievements, all the achievements that we have done since the inception of you joining, you see all your achievements right at the key section there. I mean, at the skin section there. You see, that is to tell you that Hamster Kombat is also able to find out whatever you do. Now look at this. All your achievements are all itemized here. If Hamster Kombat can do this, do you think they can't trace the source of the key generation? So, in one word, stop it. I pray that you will not be found. I pray you will not just console yourself and continue and say, well, there's no way I can be detected and all that. But whatever the case is, stop it. Generate the one you know you can generate legitimately. You don't have to rush. You don't kill yourself because of Hamster Kombat. Just get what you need to get. At some point, I've been tempted to almost go ahead and generate. In fact, I generated at some point when I saw a lot of people on the air generating, but I never used it. I say my spirit didn't just go with it before the announcement happened. Each time I want to go and do that, there's a hesitation in my spirit. Don't go ahead. Until finally that announcement came. So it's a heart-to-heart talk. It's not for everybody. But for those of you who still continued even after the announcement, I wish you luck. But stop this or you get to lose everything. And that's what I have for you this morning. If you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly do so. Don't you ever forget your cipher. It's important. Your combo is important. Your skin is important. Those ones that the featured skins that they gave to us, then about 10 of them or 12 or something, try as much as possible. They are not too expensive. You can, let me just quickly go there. Sorry please for this video. I think those skins even have some expiry dates, but I hope they've not been taken out. Let's see whether they are in all. I guess those skins have expired. My God. See, they are no more there. Before, they were, if you see from here, you will see skin, you see all, then you see featured in between. When you click on featured, you will see that those skins will come up. There are like 10 or so. I was able to procure all of them. They are just like 1 million cost. 1 million, each of them 1 million. 1 million coins. And I think they have all expired, so there's no point talking about them now. But ensure you get your skins, and then your profit per hour, try as much as possible to leverage on them. Any new card that comes out, go to specials, buy them. Don't leave any card on board. I released a video I think yesterday also, talking about the missed opportunities and the cards that you have missed out on. Don't allow it to happen forthwith going forward. See, there's no card here that I have not purchased, so ensure that your cards are bought. It is not only through key that you can acquire something in Hamster Kombat. Now make yourself available for what is about to come. It will end in press. I'm ending this conversation right now. So if you are new to our channel, kindly subscribe and hit that bell for further update. Thank you, and I wish you a very wonderful Saturday ahead of you. God bless you.